Welcome ladies and gentlemen, today myself Udarajit.
Myself Adithian. We are before you with today's special guest Mrs. Sudhamurti, a prolific writer in Kannada language. Welcome, Mom. Mom, please sit down.
Ma'am, please tell your readers about the story.
Of course. Good evening, friends. Thank you for conducting a beautiful ceremony. The story in this book is not a fiction but my real childhood stories. I used to stay in North Karnataka with my grandparents. In those days Triveni was a popular writer. She has wrote many novels. One of her novel called Kashiyadar was appearing as a weekly magazine which my grandmother liked very much. My grandmother Krish Kataka never went to school so she could not read. I used to read it out for her. Ava the magazine has came.
Fantastic, I wish I could read the next magazine today itself. My dear, I received a marriage invitato from our relatives. They want our presence there, but I will be not able to come there. You go with your cousins tonight itself.
Okay Ava, I'll pack my things and leave tonight.
The lady gave all her money to the girl.
What happened next? My head will break till I hear the next episode. My friend, I am leaving now.
See you next week.
Where you went, Ava? I went to see my friends. They also got surprised when they heard the story. My dear, have you packed your things? Yes Ava, I have packed my things. I am leaving Ava.
Okay my dear.
Ava, why are you looking so sad? Any problem? What is the matter, Ava?
When I was a young girl I lost my mother. There was nobody to look after me. My father was a busy man, got married again. In those days people never considered education for girls, so I never went to school. I got married young and had children. Later I had grandchildren and always felt so happiness in cooking and feeding all of you. At times I regret not going to school, so I made sure my children and grandchildren studied well.
Ava, what is the matter? Can I help you in any way?
Yes dear, when you went away as usual the Comavera came. I opened it and saw the pictures but I was no able to read it. I waited eagerly for you to return. I could have asked somebody to read out for me but I was embarrassed to do so. I was feeling very dependent. We are well off, but what use is money when I cannot be independent?
What are you telling, Ava?
I have decided that I should learn Kannada alphabets from tomorrow onwards. I will keep Saraswathi Puja Day as the deadline.
Ava. What are you telling? See your age. All your hair is grey, your hands are wrinkled and you are wearing specs. Do you want to learn in this age?
For a good cause, if you are determined you can overcome any obstacle. For learning there is no age bar.
Sudha's grandmother starts here classes from the next day. Let's see what happens.
Thank you dear for teaching me so well. I gifted her Kashiyatra. She opened it and read Kashiyatra. I knew that my student had passed with flying colors. Thank you.
Mrs. Sudha Murty has written her childhood story in this book. Now myself and Adhithiyan are going to ask some questions. What did the writer gave her grandmother as a gift? How the writer called her grandmother? What is the name of the grandmother in the story? What is the meaning of protagonist? Where did the family of the writer lived? What is the name of the famous writer described in the story? Why could Kristaka not go to school? Was their family wealthy? If yes, which line tells you that they are wealthy? Now I call upon Mrs. Casilda Nemi to publish the book.
Hello, ma'am.